With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes now on first down. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Tucker's kick is good, and the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker, 65 yards. And the Shamrocks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the run of the crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Robinson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Robinson now. Throwing on 3rd and long. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or 2 short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now Robinson throwing on first down. And this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That'll be caught by Hester. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Robinson on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On second and 9, Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Hester to return from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On second down, Lynch. They find some open field here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That one complete to Okoye.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Robinson. This one taken in by Hester.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Alexander. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw. Robinson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Back to the ground, Lynch. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to throw. Robinson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Touchdown! Christian Okoye. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Shamrocks take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And touchdown! Travis Kelce, 77 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hester to return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Shamrocks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Shamrocks use
There we go. That's more better. I realized that after I loaded into the game. It was too late to do that last time. Oldish goldfish. Not mad about it. Anybody that likes or comments would be much appreciated. We lost somebody. I don't know who we lost, but we lost somebody.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon
so
Gaudin.
boys,
And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think
is going to be a blowout.
It ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays,
I'd like to say it's going to be close,
periods of time without a top flight
but I don't think it is.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has,
top players,
the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
His top players cannot hang with mine. We might be in the playoffs.
To get us started, it's Cade York, and here we go. We're underway.
Yeah, I think that was full power, and it's not into the end zone. So. Ooh, that was good.
25 and down at the 28.
Oh. Alright, so he's a D-line user, but his D-line has no actual abilities.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I think it's just get him out of the game.
A great start for this offense. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that.
I'm just going to block Marshawn in case he sends 6.
They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Robinson on 1st and 10.
Ooh, I had circle. I just didn't have time. I could have probably stepped up and got rid of it. But.
The outside linebacker dropping him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now we're pressing DK.
Here's Robinson to throw on 2nd down.
I don't know if I like that, but we'll take that.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards.
Let's
put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers.
Everybody's headed to bed. I'm off.
Who was contemplating retirement
this
past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They run again with Walker. And able to work his way down to the 16. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't get mad about that. But now I have the open side of the field.
Running right, here's Walker.
Right,
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try for the first with Walker.
Hope for that block, get the first down, and go from there.
Picks up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
See, I want to manually put Marshawn in there so it doesn't put Kenneth Walker back in while he's tired.
Yeah, new set of downs now.
I don't want him to fumble.
Just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Lynch running right. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, they go Lynch. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity.
Everybody just
finally
missed
had
me.
some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of
field
action
goal
prior
for a
to,
touchdown.
because that drive took them all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down and right back to McCaffrey, and he'll get a couple up to the 29. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They go play action. Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Steps away, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot.
Alright, I guess I might as well run my playoffs.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in London. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh, that's what I like to see. I love to see him know. No D-line
They
abilities.
start the drive with Lynch. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Robinson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't
I had a touch. Well, not, probably not a touchdown. I had a bunch of yards. I'm gonna block Marshawn now. Can't afford to get screened out like that.
On 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases
Alright, I'm
it,
just gonna punt this. I think it's dumb to go for.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Lamb to return it. Just a
I'll
yard
take
return
that
there
all
after
day
a
long.
punt of 49. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. In motion left here, Sanders. Play action now. Here's Steve Young. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
We got a cheeser.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A first carry for the Hall of Famer. It's Earl Campbell. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That's complete to Earl Campbell. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete.
No way he holds on to that.
Midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Young. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless 1st quarter to this point. Off the play fake, Young. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And he's down into the red
this guy's
zone
a
at the
full
15
legend
after a
team.
gain
This
of
dude
15.
is.
1st and 10.
It's a game of
got big
matchups,
money
and that's
dumped
why
into
you
this
take
game.
your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best
put
guys.
Malik Hooker
And when they
because
work out of
I'm
the
scared he's
slot,
gonna try
you
to
often hear the coaches
overthrow
talk
one of
about
us.
how great it is because it gives you a
wanna
two-way
run
go. You can
this.
break out or you can break in. That makes it
Put
hard
him
to
over here,
defend.
and I'm going to use her over here.
From the red zone now, Young.
He got me.
Take
Damn!
it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Why'd I go for the hit stick on
Steve
that?
Young.
I know better than
15-yard
that.
touchdown run. And his guys have taken a 1st quarter lead. And now it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. 30. 10. 5. And all the way into the end zone. And that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, he's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I don't think his team is good enough to stop
offense
this.
back out there at the line, ready for their next
He got
drive.
out there.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing
I'm
a
going to run
punt.
this left side, I
See if
think.
they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. An inside run with Lynch. Oh, he's got some breathing. There he goes left side.
If they spread the B line, you want to just run it inside. No point in doing something that they're trying to
and the Shamrocks have taken the
let
lead.
you accomplish.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's... Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he gets
And he gave me the PAT anyway.
And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'll take that 4 any day of the week.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate.
I couldn't guard both.
And he will step out.
Gave him too much time. Ran QB contains and he still got outside.
It's a big play there. 42
That's why I normally run
yards. So how
minutes.
about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young off the play fake. And he's going to be marked down just
Make sure his
inside
QB's
the 35.
tired.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise.
Normally I
guy take
leave
a hit
Quandre
like that.
back here,
The
but I'm
defender
going to put
couldn't believe
Bryant
he had a
back
shot to
in.
light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do.
He knows how to block him.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least
Oh,
a
he's got a
10-point
touchdown.
swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost that you just throw the pick 6.
He just about threw me another one.
You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Flush to his right. Looking for his tight end on the
I'll let
corner.
him
It's
roll.
complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The second down throw for Steve Young, incomplete.
That was accurate. I'm probably picking it.
His way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Young on third down. In trouble, and he's taken down. John Randall in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
He'll fire deep downfield.
How did Quandre end up over there, man? I didn't want him in. Oh, I accidentally subbed the wrong person in.
72 yards.
Didn't I?
And his guys have made this a one-score game now. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here comes Devin Hester, bringing it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's an easy run, right?
That'll give. Running right is Lynch. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Robinson to throw on third down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Young on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Oh, you can at least get
Now
three
the
here.
offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first and 10, Young. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Here's Steve Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff. Still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Pulls it in at the 13.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely.
Really, I just get stuck.
We know their perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The play fake. Now Young. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On play action, Young. His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham. And touchdown! Donald Parham, 42 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two. They'll try and throw for it.
Wow, I get bumped.
Right side. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, come on!
Return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
First down, the run with Lynch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
109 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
To throw is Robinson. Throwing on first down. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Oh, you're in cover
his
3.
Second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Looking to throw on second down. Robinson escaping the pressure right. And this throw incomplete.
No way, man.
The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I can't move the ball. He probably won this
That was an
game.
interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
I gotta run nickel.
Here a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the 4th quarter. Try
and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Young will set to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he gets this one just
come on.
The 34. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on
cover
1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Guarded everything.
When you're leading in the final quarter,
wow.
Your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's
into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler, Steve.